We have had some very windy days, but do we always know which direction the wind is blowing?
Well, our Candace Monticelli joins us live to show us the tool that meteorologists use to find out. Good morning.
Good morning. So within the last couple of weeks, we've learned about a tool to measure pressure, barometer. But today, we're going to learn about a tool to measure wind direction, and that's called a wind vane or a weather vane. So we're going to build one here this morning. Here's a list of what you need to get started at home. First, a piece of cardboard, markers, pencil, straw, construction paper, scissors, pushpin, plate, ruler, and glue or tape. This is a little bit more involved, but a great activity to take up the whole afternoon at home. So first, you want to take a piece of cardboard and take a plate and just cut out a bigger circle. I've done some prep work on this so we can walk through it together. So here is your circle. Then take a ruler, or in my case, a tape measure, and you want to draw two lines splitting the circle in fours, and then label them accordingly with the directions north, south, east, and west in the perspective spot. Next, you take your construction paper and you want to cut out a rectangle and a triangle. This is going to build your wind vane. So now you have your straw. We did this with a barometer. All you got to do is cut off the bendy part, and then you want to cut two slits in both ends of the straw, because this is where you will place your arrow and your rectangle. And this is done where you'll glue this and or tape it to make it more permanent. Finally, you take your push pin and you want to push this through the center of your straw and eventually into the top of a pencil. Don't push it down all the way. You still want this top part to be able to swivel, because this is how we're going to see the change in the wind direction. So then you put this pencil through your cardboard piece and place this either in the ground or a flower pot, wherever you have it around your home. And now sit back, relax, and start to observe it each and every day. You just created a wind vane or a weather vane, depending on how you want to call it. So this is exactly what helps us measure where the wind is blowing from. And it's often paired with an anemometer, and that is what measures the wind speed. So those two combined help us meteorologists a lot. So wind vanes, they're shaped with the arrow to point in the direction of which the wind is blowing. And then this rectangle piece catches that wind breeze to then move this top piece of the wind vane around so it can point in the proper direction. So wind is actually classified in which direction the wind is blowing from. So when we say something like we have winds, southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour, we actually mean that the winds are blowing out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. So something to note there when we're dealing with winds. But this actually really helps us a lot, because the main purpose of this, of course, is to help us assess weather patterns. So we can tell a lot of which direction storms are coming in from, when they'll arrive, how weather patterns will set up, even help us determine temperature for heat waves, and if we'll have colder or warmer temperatures. So pretty cool way. If you build it at home, send me your pictures on Facebook. We'll love to see those and share. And there's a full list of instructions on fox17online.com.